I just want to thank every administrator and every teacher and all of our promotions department for putting on an amazing event today. There's so many young people in the stands that maybe never had a chance to be in Coleman Coliseum, and the educational opportunity for an experience like today is something they'll always take away. So a lot of energy and effort goes into it from, our local school systems, the teachers, the administrators, and then everyone in our promotions department. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you for helping make that happen today. I thought we played a really good 35 minutes of basketball. Was not pleased with the first 5, but loved our response after that. We were dominating on the glass. We've continued to work on our rebounding. 21 to 23 from the free throw line. It's definitely been one of those things that hasn't always been at the level of our expectations, so we continue to work on those. To have, 5 in double figures. I thought our bench came in and played really well. Zay with a near triple-double. Essence didn't have the prettiest first half, but I loved her response with a near double or double-double in the second half. So many positives today, but I just can't say enough about, our leadership group and how hard their response is every day to coming back and going to work, and we'll have to have that tomorrow as we get ready to head out to Cal.
Okay, we'll start with questions for student athletes. Both Zay and Essence recorded double-doubles. Right here in the front.
Zay, that was your first time playing in this fifth grade fast break game. What did you think of it, and did that kind of help the energy level of the game get up for you as a player?
Well, I've experienced a game like that before, but just playing it here, it was very fun and exciting just to have the kids screaming and yelling. So I really appreciated it.
So, Zay, you had a great game shooting and rebounding, but you also had a career high in assists. How has your trust in your teammates grown over the course of the season?
Well, just playing with an experienced team and then just playing with a lot of returners, it's a lot of trust in them. I know they know the system, and I trust them when I pass them the ball. I know they're going to make the right play.
Essence, with the double-double today, what was kind of the mindset as you were in the paint and, like Coach Curry said, rebounding in the second half? Just kind of walk me through your approach after that first quarter.
Like Coach Christie said, I did start it off rough and all, but I just kept pushing and just allowing my skill and my teammates to trust me into scoring the ball and just making the right play.
One more for student athletes? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll start with questions for Coach Curry in just a second. Thank you. Raise your hand for Coach Curry. To that.
Coach, as you mentioned, it was a fun, loud atmosphere in Coleman today. What effect did, if any, did our many fifth grade guests have on the teams today?
Well, I think that, when you see that much energy, it definitely, infuses you with energy. And I think at first it was a little bit of a transition for us because your communication, you always teach loud early and often. But, it was extremely hard to communicate today, so I thought we were able to work on our body language and our demeanor instructions with each other. But I thought it affected both teams, because first we need to both work on our communication. So it puts you in a situation with that to improve. And I thought as the game went, we embraced the noise and did a really good job with it.
Coach, Georgia State, they had a lead for most of the first quarter, but you guys grabbed it right back and didn't relinquish it. What does that say about your team when they get down early and then they can continue fighting through? What does that say about your team?
Well, Georgia State's a really good team. They run one at Georgia. And so, I think understanding, number one, they're so well coached. And the score today doesn't maybe, look that, but I thought it was Alabama down the stretch. Anytime a team makes a run, we always want our runs to be longer and stronger. And so we were fortunate to go on quite a run there, to kind of end the second quarter. And the way we started the third was much improvement from the way we started the first.
So the team dominated rebounding today. I think y'all out-rebounded Georgia State by 33. What led to that success rebounding today?
Well, it's been a point of emphasis because I don't necessarily think that, we've rebounded the ball at the level that we're capable of, and that's important to understand, in the offensive class to go rebound every single time. You know, the only made shot you're going to get in the charge circle is the made shot. And so we're doing some little things on film that we've tried to continue to emphasize to our 3, 4, and 5 that we've got to do a better job. And then when all 5 can rebound on the defensive end. You know, we felt like from watching on film that the offensive glass was an area that we could exploit. I think when you start games like we did and you're not finishing, there's other ways to find ways to score. That's an offensive putback. That's getting to the free throw line. That's defensive rebounding. That's having our hands high on defense. Find joy in doing the little things maybe when your shot's not falling early, and I thought our team was able to do that. That led to some really good things with our shots falling.
Last question.
Coach, 40 points in the paint. Just how important is that for your guards that sometimes have a height advantage over their opponents? Just how important is that for them to kind of have a good balance between jumpers and driving to the rim?
Yeah, I mean, we want to play inside out. You know, we obviously want to make a 1-second decision. You know, I think a lot of teams are going to run us off the 3, and I think, you know, the thing that we've tried to emphasize as a staff, which often maybe, you know, we're said, hey, well, they don't shoot 2s. Well, we do shoot 2s. We just want to make sure they're good shots. And I thought the 2s that we took in the paint were really good shots. And, you know, that's a dimension that Zay and Aaliyah and S.A. and Carly have continued to improve. You know, they're not just one-dimensional at the rim or one-dimensional from 3. We're able to get some 2s. And as we move into the season, I think that's going to be critical to our success, that you can't take away the drive and you can't take away the 3. We're going to get you with some open 2s. So we want to shoot the first open shot. And that's been a switch in mindset with our team that we continue to work on.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all for being here today.